I come from the West Country. Don't worry, I'm not a pirate. Tonight. In case you're wondering, I do drink cider. I have driven a tractor. Hey, I'm not what you get when cousins marry. My conception was entirely normal according to Uncle Dad. I live in London now. I moved to London for a bit of excitement. The most exciting thing that's happened so far is getting a £40 taxi bill. I've never had to run so fast in my life. That was a difficult situation. But it's mad. I mean, for example, if London is like the hare, then the rural town of Taunton is like the tree that the tortoise goes and sits next to for a casual piss. It's a very different pace of life, but folks, I'm getting used to it. I've acclimatised, I think, and I know this because it's normal now for me to be pissed off on a daily basis by people standing on the left-hand side of an escalator. Yeah, that can ruin my day. Yeah, it's not like that back home. Let me give you an example. I went back to Taunton recently for a visit, and I found myself on an escalator. And I thought, I'm walking up this. There was a guy stood on the left-hand side, and I just had his back to me. And I said, "Excuse me, mate, can I get through?" And he turned around and went, "Fuck off, mate, it's moving, innit?" Yeah. It's a very different vibe, much more laid back about things in the West Country. Yeah. I do like living in London though, it's nice. One of the things I love about London is busking. There's loads of busking in London, and to me that's lovely. I love my live music, especially when it's free. You know, you've got to get your bargains somewhere in the city, haven't you? It's very expensive. I mean, London's full of money, which is lovely if you know where it's buried. I don't. Sorry?
Neither do I.
No, good. We're together in that. Together. We can go digging at some point, yeah? Good, okay, good, lovely. Hey? Money, digging for money, yeah. Of course. The gold, treasures. I'm not a pirate. Tell me. To anyone that knows me, it's no surprise that I do a bit of stand-up comedy. It's a typical cliche. I've always been the class clown. My students love it. They think it's great, yeah. I am a teacher, that's what I do for a living, that's my profession. I teach 16 to 18-year-olds in an FE college. And it's great, you know, on the whole it's good. I like working with young people, I think they get a lot of stick. And I have to say, most of the people that I teach and work with are very intelligent, capable young people, although they can be a little bit disrespectful from time to time. For example, I had a student come up to me the other day, hadn't done his coursework. I said, "Why haven't you done your coursework?" I can be quite authoritarian when I'm teaching, it's slightly different to this context. But he looked at me with his jeans. And he said, "I'm an insomniac." I thought that's quite bad actually. I said to him, is there no way you can get a little bit of sleep, a little bit of kip? And he looked at me in the eye and he said, "The only place I can sleep is in your class." Little shit. By way of a cheer, is anyone here married? Is this divorced? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is this a bit of a singles night? Is it good?
Yeah.
Hey, digging for money.
Definitely, you're definitely in, fella.
Definitely in. Thank you. I can read the signs, sir. Well, my cousin got married recently, and it was on this day that I discovered that I'm at an age where it's inappropriate to chase balloons at a wedding. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It didn't help as I sort of heroically, I think, dived to stop the balloon hitting the floor. I headbutted a bridesmaid. She was in my way. They asked me to leave my own cousin's wedding. My dad came out, he started having a go at me. I said, "Dad, don't talk to me like I'm a child. He said, well, don't act like one. So I did the only thing I think a mature adult can do in that situation, and I said, don't act like one. And he said, don't copy me. I said, don't copy me. I said, don't copy me. I said, don't copy me. He said, don't copy me. I said, don't copy me. He said, don't copy me. I said, don't copy me. He said, don't copy me. I said, don't copy me. Don't copy me. Don't copy me. Don't copy me. Don't fucking copy me. Don't copy me. Don't copy me. And he said, don't copy me. And I said, don't copy me. And then he said, don't copy me. And I said, haha, now you're copying me. Oh, how the tables have turned. And folks, in 51 years, that's the first time my dad's ever punched anyone in the face. You're a fantastic, beautiful, intimate bunch of people, and it's been nice to talk to you. Good night.